In this video, we're going to cover exactly how to do viral content, how you can actually start filming content, what sort of content will go viral on TikTok, and just how to overall make good content. So without further ado, let's get into my computer and I will go over that now. I'll cover 5 pillars to go viral based on content that I've personally seen, and I've personally done stuff similar that has proven to work with my brands, with other people's brands, and just overall stuff that works on TikTok, because TikTok does have a science to it where if you do something enough, you will get videos to go viral, which will in turn convert into sales and make you guys tons of money. So what makes viral content? Well, when you guys post on TikTok, essentially how it all works is it's based off of engagement. You need good watch time, which essentially is if 100 people watch it, what's the average view duration? Are they watching it for 1 second? Are they watching it for 80% of the whole way through? Or what are they doing? And then likes, comments, and follows. All of that stuff is helpful because essentially how TikTok does it is they send your video to a smaller audience to test your video out to see if it is solid. And essentially, if the audience likes it and engages with it, if they keep watching the video and are intrigued, they'll keep pushing the video to keep getting you more views, more engagements, which in turn will convert to sales. So how do you actually get people to watch, engage, and like the video that you are posting? One of the ways is with explicit content. So I'll just play this video. Let's get it playing. So, yep, there we go. They're showing this hand massager, and they put, what was it, a long object with a funny emoji. They're putting a long potato, which basically insinuates that it's something else. And so that's kind of the whole premise of that sort of route to go, is doing content and making it somewhat sexual in the video. Another way is like people were doing the spine cracker product and they were moaning, which was kind of funny but kind of explicit, like they were jokingly making explicit content. So that is one of the ways to go viral, is just do something along these lines where you make it somewhat sexual, try to sexualize the videos. I know that sounds weird, but that is what works on TikTok because again, we've got young minds on TikTok and that stuff just works. So another one is going to be wild or controversial content. This one's not really like controversial, it's more so wild, but it's just making a big claim. Like they're saying they got this product, an offer from Apple for $5 million basically for that little product, and they're exaggerating the stuff they say to purposely get people either irritated or upset, and in turn hoping that those people comment. So then people could say like, oh, that's not worth $5 million, or oh, I'm going to tell Apple just to be funny. So that's the whole idea of wild or controversial content. You can also do stuff like Andrew Tate's a great example of controversial content. So doing stuff that pisses off a certain area of people, or even look at my personal TikTok account, I do the same thing where I'm pretty controversial and say stuff I think that there are polar opposites. There are people who love you and people who hate you, and it'll get both to comment, which will in turn have TikTok pushing your videos to get more views and more engagement and more results. So that's another one. Another one is humor or meme content. So this one was kind of funny. I saw it. It was just this little dog toy. So never buying this. He's kind of saying, oh, it's BS. Like if you say it's going to keep my dog distracted and then it does perform well. So it's one of those things where it's like you're trying to kind of make a joke of the product and then it actually works, or you can just make something around a meme or some sort of joke with the product intertwined into it. So there are different ways to do that, but I thought that was a pretty decent one that demonstrated exactly what it does, because this is just a positive way to go viral and provide value with a cool product. It's not like you're being controversial. Like these videos do well. However, the issue is sometimes you get a lot of people that are irritated at you and no one that actually wants to buy the product. But if you just show off the cool product like I just showed on that video, that could perform a lot better because the video is just going viral simply because people like the product. So it's not actually like you're pissing people off. It's just, oh, people see it and they like the product, and that's kind of why. So that's another way. Now this one is trendy content. I'll show you this video. It's basically the whole trend where it's like, I want to return X, or I want a refund, or I want to return my product. This one is a big one. This has been a trend for quite some time, I would say for the past 6 months or so. And so just overall hopping onto trends and then making a video using that trend in mind, that will allow people to want to watch your video more, and they'll be more committed to actually viewing the video simply because they've already seen the trend, they've seen the sound, or they've heard this sort of section of, they've heard this type of content. And so it just makes it very easy for viewers to then stick around and watch more of the video. So this is a really good way to go viral. And honestly, if you guys are starting out, like, intertwine all of this stuff, but trendy content, it goes viral way quicker because again, you're plugging into a trend that's already happening and already popping off. It's like if I made a YouTube video talking about Andrew Tate or using Andrew Tate in the video, it would go viral because it is a trendy thing. And so same thing with this. It's the whole, like, I want to return my bag, and then they say something funny or something like kind of stupid as for the reason why to return it. So that is another way to go viral, is use sort of trends and hop on the trends and intertwine your product with a trend. This last one is kind of specific for certain products, but it is making satisfying content. So this one is very solid. It's a little sponge that's dehydrated, and then it turns into a big sponge, as you guys can see. So that one's pretty satisfying. Obviously, it's a sponge that's very thin. It's like a cardboard thickness, and then when you get it wet, it gets very thick. And so you could even intertwine sexual stuff into that. But overall, that's a more satisfying video where people like to see the sponge expand, and it's simple and aesthetic, and the whole vibe of the video is just solid. Another product I've seen where they do this is there are certain glasses, like martini glasses and wine glasses, where they are very aesthetically pleasing, whether it be it's just shaped an interesting way or something along those lines. And so I've seen those do very well simply because they are just satisfying. So overall, those are a few different ways or a few different styles of content that do perform well. They all will help you guys go viral. And then at the end of the video, all you have to do is just put like get yours in our profile, or get yours here, or get yours something. Try not to use link in bio because I've heard it is like shadow banned on TikTok. I'm not positive. However, we don't personally use that text. We'll just say something like get yours in our profile, or you can say like shop and then put your domain or something like that. But just do something to where you're calling them to action, because the last thing you want is a viral video that you forget a call to action and then you have like no sales, or maybe you only make a few bucks when you could be capitalizing a ton with the product. So yeah, those are the different ways to go viral. They all work. Pick your poison and stick with it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this overall how to go viral, 5 pillars to viral content. This is stuff that we personally do, so hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.